Plus comes in. Opening it up, we've got the G5 Plus itself. Let's peel off that plastic. We've got a metal backplate now, looks nice. We then have the turbo power adapter, a micro USB cable, a pair of regular earphones, the literature including SAR value information if you must know. Finally, there's a SIM ejector tool here. So let's now get back to the G5 Plus and take a closer look. This phone, smaller than its predecessor, has an all-new metal back. The sides appear to be made out of plastic and reminds me of Samsung phones from years past. Anyway, here's the G5 Plus side by side with the G4 Plus to give you an idea of the new dimensions. The smaller footprint is largely a result of the smaller 5.2-inch display used here. This is a Gorilla Glass covered 1080p IPS LCD display that, when spread over 5.2 inches, means a pixel density of about 425 pixels per inch. Quite good for the segment. The display itself, though, is a tad low on saturation, but overall seems decent. Below this display, we've got a fingerprint scanner, more on that in a bit. Up top, we've got the sensors, earpiece that also doubles as a speaker, the only speaker, by the way, a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, and the Moto branding. To the back, we've got a secondary noise-cancelling microphone, a 12 megapixel camera with an f1.7 aperture, a dual-tone dual LED flash, Moto branding, sad the motor impulse no more, the backplate's all metal. To the right, we've got the power button and volume rockers. To the bottom, we've got the headphone jack, primary microphone, and a micro USB port. There's nothing to the left, and a sole tray up top. This tray can take 2 SIMs and a micro SD card. Nice to see dedicated support for micro SD. The G5 Plus is 7.7mm thick, not taking into account that camera bump of course, and weighs in at the same 155 gram mark as its predecessor thanks to the use of metal. Now underneath the hood, the G5 Plus is powered by the 64-bit octa-core Snapdragon 625 chip, the same one used on the likes of the Redmi Note 4, Lenovo P2, the Moto Z Play, and even the Zenfone 3. Do note that this chip is built on the 14nm FinFET process, so the cores can go up to 2 GHz. It should also help with battery life, and the G5 Plus will be available in flavors of 316 and 432 RAM storage configurations. This here is a 432 RAM storage variant that you're seeing me use in this video. The G5 Plus runs on an almost stock Android 7 Nougat, as evident by the apps installed here. I've been using this phone as my primary for a couple of days already, and the G5 Plus feels fluid for the most part. Given the Qualcomm chip underneath, the Moto features like twist to launch the camera, chop to turn on the flashlight, Moto display to give you the relevant information when you pick the phone up, pressing the fingerprint scanner to turn the display off, they're all present and accounted for. Ever since the Z2 Plus, Lenovo's been interested in a single button control for Android. They brought us a UTouch Lite version on the P2, and now with the G5 Plus, they've brought one button navigation to Moto 2. So here you can swipe left to go back, swipe right to open recent apps. These can be swapped. Tap once for home, press and hold to turn the display off, press and hold longer to trigger Google Assistant. It's neat. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but I appreciate the extra space on the display, and given it's totally optional, if you don't like it, you can use the regular on-screen keys. It's a welcome addition. The fingerprint scanner itself feels quite quick and accurate. The camera app is almost identical to the one from the Moto G4 Plus. The shutter response seems snappier, there is support for 4K video this time around, and here are a few quick samples that we shot around the office. Guys, since I've received this review unit under embargo, I don't have the pricing information